Welcome back, everybody. I've had an eventful week. I haven't posted any week. I did say that I was going to wait until they came out with some of the new material for Flotsam, but kind of having a withdrawal, so I may do some Flotsam recordings for this week. Miss it. There's been some UI updates. There's been some hot fixes, but no real content update. So we may just go in and see about getting some research, see about getting the some of that new food going. I think I'm at a almost good level. I think I'm gonna hold myself to 10 seagulls. I can't see more than that being useful. And maybe roughly 10 drifters, because again, I don't see more than 10 being useful. I see me running out of food, running out of water. That's always fun. But today we're gonna play a game that I've played a little bit of. Uh, I say a little bit, but anything under 100 hours for me is a little bit. And I think I've got like 70 in this game. So we're gonna play Good Company. It's a corporate machinery simulator, is what it calls it. But it's time management, production, assembly line, a little bit of everything. You can see they've had some updates down here in the corner. Now I have played this. Thing is, I played through 4-ish levels of the campaign mode, and after I got to the airplane field, they came out with an update. Now, for as much as myself and I do watch Blarla, myself and Blarla and a couple other people were getting headaches. I'll say headaches, I'll be nice. We're getting headaches from setting up the you get this here, you give this here, you take this here, you get this here, you give that there, and setting up how different stations get their base product, how that base product goes to the next station to be used, how that goes to the next station to be used, how it all goes to the assembly tables to be put together into the final product. As much as we were complaining about it and saying we wish there was a simpler way, the simpler way doesn't always make me happy. Sometimes the simpler way works perfectly. I mean, absolutely spotless, no problems. Sometimes it gives me a headache and makes me cry. So sometimes a zone will be manual sort by me simply because I don't like the way they set it up. I don't like the way the auto does. If you don't have a storage unit next to tables within the arrows, then it goes to the next nearest station, even if it's on the other side of the building. I noticed that yesterday and I wanted to cry because I forgot to put a storage unit next to 2 assembly tables, and my 2 people were, instead of staying at their tables, they were walking halfway across my factory to get materials and deposit materials. So I was kind of sad, but yeah, so sometimes I will take the plunge and manually set up a delivery area. But for the most part, the delivery is good. I do like the new way that they have set up the people that, I can't remember the word they use, but the logistics people. So when I first started playing, we had a logistics center, and it had a designated area that those people worked. So like you put it in an area that covered the incoming product, and they would take the incoming product and deliver it to any table that needed it. Okay? That worked, but didn't work because you would have to put a logistics center in each, like, make sure that each area had a logistics center covering it, each storage unit. Because if a storage unit didn't have a logistics person, it would not output to the next area. Stuff could still come in, but stuff didn't go out. So what I do like that about the new logistics setup. What I'm gonna do, I have played like I said, to the airfield. But we're going to start over again. So we're going to do campaign. Because I haven't started over. Like, see, I'm here at Eye in the Sky, and I was working on that. But what we're going to do is go all the way back to the beginning. Just so I can play with you guys. It says I've got 3 trophies here, but we will restart the level and start it over again. Now, here's the nice thing about this map. I wish I could get rid of that, but I can't. I can zoom out a little bit. Okay, so this is the intro level. This explains to us how to do assembly, how to do research, how to do some basic stuff. And I'll go through it and I'll read it so you guys can get a feel of things. But you see these dead-end houses? Here, there's one here and here, and there's one there. There's some more. I'm pretty sure there's probably one up here somewhere. These are challenge levels. So like this one, it says challenge, Module Mania. So we get trophies 1, 2, and 3 based on how many modules we sell. So it doesn't have to be an expensive module, it just has to be a module. Now, obviously, more intensive modules make you better money, but they not necessarily fast. And the purpose here is to go fast. In order to extend it, you have to start making modules. Now, it tells you only have 120 days. So within 120 days, you have to sell as many modules as possible without going bankrupt. Yeah. Now, with the new logistics, it might be easier. I tried that one time. I cried. I cried. I wanted to cry at any rate. It was kind of sad. Okay, so we're going to do returning home. Your dad's garage is just as you remember it. The scent of motor oil, burnt hair, and fancy cologne tickles your nose. This is the ideal location to start your new company. The folks at the Federal Bureau of Industries are pinning their hopes on you to revive local business. Don't let them down. All right, so the goals on this one are really, really easy. But there's a lot of tutorial in here. Okay, so we have to have our first product ready for shipment. That gets us 1 trophy. We have to produce 2 calculators within a day. That's our second trophy. In 1 day, we have to make 2. Okay, that minus the money shortage in this one, it's not super hard. Then we have to make 3 calculators in a day to get 3 trophies. This one shouldn't be hard, but there is a lot of talking. So when they're talking, I'm going to pause the game so we don't run out of money. Because the game will proceed in the background and your days will progress. Every day you get charged based on how many employees you have, if you buy resources. So if we're not actually doing anything, I don't want it to make us broke. So there'll be a lot of game pausing in this level and probably the second level. By the 3rd level, we're getting better. So we shouldn't need to pause as much. I'm going to go roughly 30 minutes on this episode because I'm talking a lot. And I want to actually be able to show you some gameplay, but I want to make you understand my thought processes. So we're going to restart this level. I love this. You can restart any level. Like I could go here and I could just restart the level. I would keep this progress. I would keep all this progress. I would just restart this level, so I would have to 3-star this one again. I love that. I love being able to do that. So we're doing returning home. We're going to restart, and we're going to get talked to. Ready? Okay, we're going to pause. Oh, pause. No, pause. Okay, so we're paused. See right there, we're paused. We're in January 1, year 1. This tells us it's Monday, M-O. This circle will fill in, and then it'll tell us Tuesday. And then it'll fill in, it'll be Wednesday. And then it'll be Thursday, and then it'll be Friday. This is our toggle for our game speed. This is base game speed. This is fast forward. This is us. I can lock the camera so it stays on me. I don't like that. I like being able to move around. This is my company logo. There's a way in the beginning of the game you can design your company logo, pick your character, dress them up, all that fun stuff. This takes us to our financial overview. It tells us how much money we spent, how much money we're making, what we're spending on employees, blah, blah, blah. This is our company statistics. Tells us how much money we made the past week, how much money we spent the past week, all that fun stuff. This is how much money we have. This game, this level goes really fast. As you can tell, we have less than 10 grand. So we really need to get through this level as quickly as possible or as efficiently as possible. This tells us what our current expenditures are. We spent 20 paying our guy here. We don't cost our company money, but our guy does. He needs plastic to make a simple case. Okay? As you can tell, we can't make anything else. We can't make anything. Have nothing. So, this is our inventory. You don't open it, you don't close it. If you left click on something, it will go into the first open slot. If you left click here, it will go into whatever inventory you're in. You have to be in an inventory. When I first played this game, you had to be next to the inventory to open it or close it or put anything in it or anything. Well, not open it. You could open it, but you couldn't put anything in. You couldn't take anything out. They recently did an update. Now we can be in this building over here, access this inventory, take stuff out, and put it over here. Because some of these buildings get a little crazy. All right, so this is Carrie Goldfield. She's our business consultant. She's cute. It's good to have you back in Good County where we live. The local economy is doing terribly. We hope you can change that. I will assist you as much as I can. Before you get started, remember that you can review anything I say by clicking on the progress bar below. So we need to place an order for plastic, what our job is currently. And if you ever get stuck, you can learn more in your manual with hotkey F1. This is our manual. There are currently 3 things: movement, interaction, and delivery areas. Tells us what a delivery area is, how to set up. Now, this just recently got an update. Okay, the delivery area. It always used to have this piece right here that showed what we have, what we ordered, how much it cost. That always was there. This is new. This, you used to have to go into the logistics screen over here, but now you can say, okay, I want to allot 2 places for casings. All you'd have to do is click this arrow 1 time, and another one of these would pop here. So these 2 places are reserved. You can only put casings in those 2 spaces. All these empty spaces here, you can put anything you want in those, but nothing will be delivered to these spaces by any of your people or your delivery trucks. See, this says we want 2 of this product. I happen to know this is metal. So we have 2 spaces right here for metal. We want 1 plastic. So we have 1 place for plastic. But over here, we also have the plastic parts, and we have the base cases. Simple cases, I think they are. So you can say, okay, I want to store 3 plastic parts and 2 cases, and you set it up over here, and it'll fill this up. Your people will walk around and deliver things to this, and they'll take things out of this, and it'll just go there. So that's useful to know. Let's begin. Running a good company depends on many factors. Let's work our way up from the basics. Pause, please. I've prepared a simple production setup to demonstrate. I've even hired your first employee. So there is a hiring fee for hiring people. We can't hire anyone yet because that whole thing is missing. But there is a fee for hiring people. He was free because she hired him. So all we have to do is pay his daily labor, which is apparently 20 coins. I don't know whether that's gold or galleons or guildings or whatever. Good company money. Okay, all you need to do right now is order some base materials and the employee will start crafting. So, go next. Click on the courier palette and then on the upper right side, increase plastic to place your first order. Moving forward, the buy order for your base materials will happen automatically. However, it is good to have done it once yourself before your employees start taking care of it. So in future, it will automatically say, okay, you've got this out to be made. So you need metal, plastic, glass, and chemicals. And it'll say, okay, these are what you need. But if you find yourself running short, you can increase them. It'll only do one. But whatever. Okay, so we're gonna open the courier palette. Move this center here so you can see. This is what I was talking about. Over here on the side, we only need plastic, so it's the only thing we can order. Okay? It will fill this spot. Then it will go to that table. He will make stuff, and he will output a simple case back into this table. Okay? I can't move anything, or I would put him closer because I don't like that walk. So we're going to make this one, and we're going to say, look, hey, we did what she wanted to. We're done now. Very well, now we just need to wait for a new day, and our courier palette will be filled automatically until the reserve slots are full. This will now continuously happen. If you see there's a truck here, when it gets to the end, right here, it deposits it right here into our inventory. Every time it deposits this, it costs us 400 gold. So do not take this if you don't need it, because you'll get more and it'll cost you every time. And that's how you go bankrupt, folks. That's how you go bankrupt. All right. Now that we have added a buy order, how about preparing a sell order for our simple case? The sell order works quite similar to placing a buy order. The selling is directly below the buying part of the menu. I'll open this up so you can see. Right here. Click Add New, and you'll be able to select a module to be sold. You will see a list of all sellable goods. Now here's the thing. What she means is, add new. The only thing we can add new is a simple case. We cannot sell back base resources. It can't be done. So don't overbuy them. It is expensive. So we will set a simple case as a new buy order. Voila. Now that we have basic income, we should expand our production. What we're going to do is unpause this so he can get to work. Waiting on that delivery. Watch this timer right here. And watch this palette. And 3, 2, 1, delivery. Look at there. He's going to get plastic. Going to go over there. Going to make our first case. All right, so while he's crafting, we're going to talk to her. Oh, and if we look here at the table, put our mouse on this, at the very bottom, it tells us we're going to make 50 a day market price. Okay? Remember, it costs us 20 for him. So we're going to make 30. And as long as he doesn't take all of this out, we won't have to buy until he empties it. That's good. Smart. Goes up. Nice work. Now that we have a basic income, we should expand our production. Let's start by adding another tinker table. Take a look at your construction menu, which is hotkey 1. So we're going to buy a tinker table. He wants a tinker table. Roll your mouse wheel. Spin, 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 roll your mouse wheel. That's all you do. Now put that here, but wait, I don't want that there. This lets you move. Pick it up, spin it, how you want it. We're going to put it there, and voila. Okay? But I can also move this. Let him finish that. We're going to move this. Put him closer. That. Put him closer. There we go. Because normally you'd put a storage rack here, but I don't have a storage rack. So they're going to use this as their storage. All right. We need to define which module we want to craft on it. If you haven't left construction mode yet, simply right-click or use escape to stop by placing equipment. So you place it down, you right-click, it stops building. It erases it, you get your mouse back. Select the new Tinker table. You'll see a list of modules that can be crafted. Okay? Make a battery, single cell battery with chemicals, or we can make a case. We're already making a case, so new one. For now, we only have the simple case and a single battery. Please select the battery. There's the battery. Over there. So far, that's all left. Now to assign a player. What I want to do first. I know it takes time for delivery. Oh, look, they gave us a 1. Hey, we don't have to do that then. All right. So now this is a new thing too. This button right here. We used to have to go over here to employees, hire an employee, and then drag them to that table. Now we simply click and we get a new person. Isn't that great? That's great. Okay, we can close that. He's going to get to work right away. Fantastic. Your first proper hire. Now we have the basic setup I showed you before. All that's left to do is place a sell order for the battery on the courier pallet. So we go add new, we add the battery, voila, we're good to go. All right. What we want to do is, well, okay, so this holds a stack. Okay, so it won't just hold one frame, it'll hold one stack of cases. One stack is 20 of these. One stack is 20 of these. So until this starts to get full, we're good. We don't have to worry about it. Now we have 1 minute before we sell anything. So we're going to make a little tiny bit of money, but not nearly enough. Because remember, plastic costs 400, chemicals cost 600. Expensive. Okay. So, next. Selling modules is fine, but we really need to make a profit. We need products. You can use modules to assemble products. See, it's giving us the symbols. These are new. The little red symbol for modules, the little blue symbol for a product. I'll show you how in a second. First, we need to fully prepare our production line. What we're missing is the LED array. Expand your setup so that you have 3 Tinker tables with employees assigned to produce each module required. So we need another table. What we're going to do is turn it a this way. No, let's put it, yeah, we'll put it this way. Because we're going to have to put in an assembly table too. So this one needs to be an LED array, which is electronic parts, which we did place an order for. We hire a person and we're good golden. We are waiting for the parts to be delivered. We're good. Okay. Whew. Okay. Now that we have an assembly table, or now that we have our modules and we need a product assembly to place a table. So we go here to assembly and we get a table and we're going to put it right here. This guy is just going to walk back and forth between our products and our table. Okay? He has the UCalc calculator blueprint ready for us. So he already has the blueprint. We just need to put it together. That will not always be the case. We will have to do our own research and build our own things. Okay, so we're going to build what we need. We're going to pick up our supplies and build it ourselves. So we're going to walk over here, move to this. Comes our person. We're going to pick up this. Oops. Right click, puts it in your inventory, like that. We're going to go to this table, move to. We're going to select the UCalc. This is what we're going to make. We need one of these, and one of these. We can make 2. So let's make 2. Takes 12 seconds to make 1. There's our first one. Feels good, doesn't it? Next page. Remember that in the future, you don't need to do all of this yourself. You can hire employees to handle assembly. One final tip before you finish, you can toggle the camera by pressing tab and then move with W, A, S, and D. It is also possible to switch the camera controls permanently in the in-game menu. I did that. That's cool to know. There's only one thing left to do in order to earn your first trophy. Place the UCalc in the courier pallet. 1, 2. Whoop, there we go. That's our first trophy. We made our first item. Nice. In case you feel like you want to continue the next level, open the menu and... Okay, so what she's telling us is we can go back to the menu and progress, but I find it better just to get all 3 trophies at one location and then move. She's telling us we need more tinker tables and assembly tables and we need more employees. We don't right this minute, but if our production is slow, the milestone progress bar drops. You can only succeed if you manage to assemble 2 calculators in 1 day. You see this bar? I think it's this bar. As we're going, it will start filling up. If it starts to decrease again, we have to be faster. Okay, so we're going to continue playing. Okay, we're going to put our other calculator in there. And we are going to pick up our piece. What's that? We're going to make 3, maybe. one. It wants us to make them in a day. There's two. And now we have to do a new research. Or not a new research, we just have to add a new part. What we're going to do is we're going to deposit these for sale. And our truck will be here in a minute, so we'll have a little bit of money come in. And we will put this in there, and we will hire a person. Okay. That way we can come over here and concentrate on everything else. Now what we need to do, you handled the pressure like a pro. Let's use this to aim even higher. Earning the second trophy is nice, but I'm sure you can do even better. Let's aim for the third and last trophy. Our current calculator is good, but I'm sure customers would love something with a better battery life. Let's make a better battery. I've got this plan for a battery stack at my disposal. How about we prepare for the next product by setting up a new production? I want to take off this and this. We don't want to sell those right now. We only want to sell the calculators, okay? The calculators are worth, I don't need to give this a little bit more. There we go. Okay. All right, now add a battery stack production to a tinker table and hire an employee to continue. Okay, so we need a new tinker table, and I'm going to put this guy right here. Here. And we're going to take this. Can't pick that one up. Okay. So this one is going to be this battery. I'm going to hire a person. Ta-da! New person. Watch those. Oh. Okay. So here we go. This is our financial overview. This is our first month. We spent a lot of money because we had to buy tables and hire people. So our profit margin was negative 106. In the last 30 days, our profit margin climbed 5%. Not really a great thing, but it happened. It is getting better, apparently. So, we don't have anything but January. We're currently in February, but we're only on the third day. So, as you may have noticed, better modules have more complex recipes. It might require more effort, but overall it pays to produce them. We should change our production from the UCalc to a new recipe, the UCalc Plus. We can only change the recipe on a workplace when there's no employee currently working on it. Excuse me? Either wait until your employee... No, okay, so this has been changed. So this has changed. They haven't changed the little thing here. They changed it in the last update. So now it doesn't matter if they're crafting or not. I could go in here and tell this guy not to make this, to make this. But I'm not going to because I don't want to waste my resources right now. I'm struggling with money. So we're going to ignore this little piece here. We're going to go here. He's building. We're going to wait for him to finish building. We're going to tell him to build that. See, real quick. You just click a button and it changed to this one now. Okay, so that's what she wanted. We need to make 3 of these in a day. What we need to do is get this stuff backed up. Not gonna happen. So we're gonna have to build some more tables. Okay, so take another table. Oh, put it. What we're gonna do? We're gonna put him here, and we're gonna make this one LED. But I want to move this one here. Hire a person. Okay, and then we're gonna change this one to this. He is sold them. Okay, So, now this is going to take a minute because I got to rework everything. So we're going to wait for her to finish this one. Then we'll pick it up and turn it around. Then I'm going to put the other one over here by it. Okay, so flip it that way. There. This one up, around. Okay, we're going to wait. Okay, we're going to put him there. I'm going to put another one. Flip it. There. This one make this. Tables have employees. Yes. Yes. And yes. You need add batteries them and should do. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this back up just a little bit. Those we're gonna need a couple more cases because we need to make 3 in a day. What we're gonna do, ready, we're gonna put down set it for you out plus. I'm gonna go ahead and hire somebody. Should have the reason. Do a minute and a half. Should be good though. Ta-da! Alright. That was our 3rd trophy. That wasn't a bad level. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So that was our first tutorial level. I think I'm going to end this episode here. And I'll go back to the campaign map. Next time, we're going to do Charlie's Company. Right here. Start. I'll have fun. Till next time, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Have a great day.